gonna be today. We're gonna be reacting to The Boiled One. The Boiled One. Okay, it's been a really long time since I've watched this video, so bear with me on this one. I might be a little bit spookied. Is that The Boiled One? Looks kind of like him. All following media has been curated with permission from the personnel at Ufrata228. Great care has been taken to keep the identities of the persons involved anonymous as they requested. Warning: this video contains elements which are known to cause mild to severe cognitive-hazardous conditions, including properties that may mentally and physically affect the viewer. Please refer to the following procedures in order to guarantee your safest possible viewing experience. Okay. Make sure you have the following in the vicinity: earplugs, a pencil, a sheet of paper, a standard Christian Bible open to Psalms 91:10. I don't have a Christian Bible, but I have a phone. So let's do that. Psalms 91:10. Okay, I have my Bible/phone open to Psalms 91:10. Alright. And apparently earplugs. Oh, I didn't even have to pause it, I could have just said shit. Something unusual began speaking in tongues, tangible to naked ears. Insert your earplugs and turn to your pencil and paper. Okay. Write the following on the page. Hold on, what did that say? Hold on, okay. Whatever. I can see this paper. I can see my hand. I cannot hear the screaming of thousands. I can't hear the feast. I am a moving, breathing human on planet Earth. Okay, I can't see this paper. I have no hand. I can hear the laughter of thousands. I can hear the feast. I cannot move it, nor do I want to. Okay, I want to move. I'm moving. Oh my god! Should I do a David Maybe video? Because I've gotten better at FNAF. I gotten better at Final Function. Okay, no evil shall befall. Oh wait, hold on. After these words are written, recite Psalms 91:10 aloud. If memories and imageries of something unholy persist in your mind, pray. It's all you can do. No evil shall befall you, and no plague shall come near your dwelling. Actually, in the New International Version, it says, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent, you fucking idiot. Whatever, close enough. I think it's in King James Version. Hold on. King James Version. King James. King James. What about American Standard? King James Version, yes. Whatever. We're doing it King James Version. King James. Whatever. In the event you are required to carry out these procedures, contact authorities immediately afterward. You'll be administered amnesia sticks. Blah, 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 blah. Many appear to live a normal life afterward. Keyword many. Keyword many. Keyword is many. Many appear. The Boiled One phenomenon. August 13th, 2003. I'm gonna get my water. Where'd I put my water? I want my water! My Wasser! Oh wait. I have amnesia. I drank it all. Oops. August 13th, 2003. Tree of Heaven. I already read that. Sorry. Music key. In the late 1990s, a now classified documentary-based television program would debut from a local station in Pennsylvania. The program revolved around woodland plants and animals. It was primarily directed towards children. I'm a child. Technically, I'm a legal child. Okay. The star of the show and narrator would talk about the wonders of nature and the dangers of it, and how to appreciate it, and most importantly, how to protect yourself from it. I'm gonna turn this down just a teeny bit so you can hear me better. So I should be louder than it. Unfortunately, in early 2001, the program will be taken off the air due to the host passing away. Rest in peace, my guy. Hold on, I gotta make sure I'm louder than this thing. Or my voice is louder. Testing, testing, am I louder than it? Okay. Then something odd happened. On August 13th, 2003, the 13th episode of... Wait, hold on. The 13th episode of the series began a rerun seemingly out of nowhere. The following audio recording depicts the beginning segments of the episode. Video footage taken from episode 3, 6, 8, 10, and 13 of the program, courtesy of the Ephrata branch, all rights reserved.
Good morning, bushwhackers. Today we're
Did you
venturing
just call me a bushwhacker?
into the heart of the forest to find a plant that's as beautiful as it is deceptive. Poison oak. We all know about it, and here in Pennsylvania it's not as common, but still something to look out for. And here on we aim to uncover all the wonderful secrets that nature has to offer, no matter how minuscule or gigantic. So let's get going, shall we? Found primarily in deep North American woodlands, poison oak has many different names and places of origin, also referred to as the tree of heaven. Imagine that? In China and Taiwan, one of these invasive species made its way to America in the 1700s.
It's not very...
It took its ground here boldly. As many of us know, it's infamous.
During one of the interlude segments, an anomalous broadcast would hijack the program. The broadcast depicted videos of a red, melted face that spoke to the viewer in a warm yet deeply disconcerting voice. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Disconcerting? Disconcerting? No, not disconcerting. I think, yeah, I think it's pronounced disconcerting, because disconcerting probably means, like, unpleasant. Because concert is, like, where you listen to music. Whatever. I'm going off on a tangent about words. This face and its properties will be hereby referred to as Fen228. I'm just going to call it the boiled one, because I don't really feel like calling it Fen228. As the boiled one spoke, clips of footage and even live camera feed monitoring hospitals and bedrooms would be occasionally overlaid on the screen, obscuring the boiled one's face. Oh, I forgot. Shout out to Dr. Nowhere for making this absolute banger of a video. Go subscribe to him. I forgot I'm not subscribed to him. Not on this account, I'm not. Yeah, go subscribe to him right now. Do it. But watch the rest of this video first. Though most remembered Fen228 speaking English, multiple non-English speaking viewers remembered understanding every word that was spoken. Wow. Yowzers. That's crazy. The following clip is a restored recording of the anomalous broadcast. The duration of the clip has been shortened, the audio has been muffled, reversed, and dampened. These alterations are absolutely necessary to suppress its hazardous attributes as effectively as possible. Maximum safety were blue light glasses and insert ear plugs. I literally have headphones on. Let's lock in. Check this shit out. Yo, what up, fool? What are you blabbering about, bro? This broadcast will hereby refer to as Broadcast 813. Broadcast 813 was viewed by roughly 530 residents throughout the southern Pennsylvania area, and upon viewing, left many severely distraught. Me when I'm distraught. So like we're talking like Philadelphia in that general area, but like not because Philadelphia is right here. So like we're talking like maybe Harborton, shit over here. I mean Havertown, whatever. Aside from the discomfort and paranoia Fen 228's television presence had brought the viewers, there were other side effects that these viewers experienced that were highly unnatural: anxiety, paranoia, and very mysterious question mark. Many viewers reported not being able to keep the image of Fen 228's face out of their minds. Some even continued to hear its voice days after viewing. A victim who requested to remain anonymous claimed that the face was living in his brain and feeding on his spine. Ew. Another described trumpets playing in their ears before they fell asleep. That's kind of funny. None of these people knew that this was only the beginning of a whole species of suffering that would never be fully understood. That's ominous. August 14th, 2003. The Great Northeast Blackout of 2003. Is that a real thing? Was a massive power outage on August 14th, 2003, affecting 50 million people in northeastern US and Canada. Blah, 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 blah. I guess that was a real thing. Alright. After the anomalous frequency was detected by television station troubleshooters, then the NERC was ordered by the Ephrata branch to have all power grids local to the state of Pennsylvania disabled by 4 p.m. to prevent further escalation of the anomaly in the public knowledge of Broadcast 813. This entire fucking blackout happened because of that guy. That's crazy, man. The outage ultimately spread to various parts of New York, New Jersey, Ohio, and even Canada. This one guy, this one little dude, caused a blackout in the entire like southern, northeast, and Midwest. This is crazy, bro. This is diabolical. Creating the famous Great Northeast Blackout of 2003, almost 50 million people were without power. Some not getting it back till days later. That's diabolical, man. That's crazy. During the confusion caused by the outage, all traces of Broadcast 813 were collected by the Ephrata branch and seemingly wiped from existence. I'm turning to my phone. Jesus Christ, that's right. Including news articles in the works from the morning after the broadcast, internet posts, recordings, and more. Me when I say and more. The cause of the blackout was promptly covered up and claimed to have been a combination of human error and the result of trees falling on a sagging power line somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. This picture is actually from one of the clips that they showed us. I know that because I recognized the clouds in the power grid. I have really good memory, but the damage had been done. That's also pretty ominous. Aftermath. Me when I say aftermath. 12 days after Broadcast 813 was blocked from the air, a historically massive influx of pseudocoma occurred throughout the state of Pennsylvania, leaving 509 people affected and many families in shock. Holy shit, I cannot speak. This music's pretty good. This music's W. Pseudocoma is an extremely rare condition in which the patient experiences cerebrospinal cerebromedulospinal disconnection, leaving them to be conscious but unable to move or communicate verbally due to the complete paralysis of all voluntary muscles in the body, except for vertical eye movements and blinking. So basically, they're just paralyzed, but not technically. They're paralyzed. Yeah. So, motor functions have basically just self-destructed. Alright. This anomalous outbreak of such a rare condition was regarded as a spectacle by the U.S. Department of Health. It was put under governmental investigation immediately. One thing in common with all of these cases is the patients that had been at home watching TV. One thing in common with all these cases is that the patients had been home watching TV the night broadcast 813 was aired. I actually paused it. Whoops. Who's that little guy? Who's the little guy right there? Who's that little guy? Who dey? Who dey? Who dey? Who dey think that beat them Bengals? I don't like the Bengals. I'm a Broncos fan. You know if you see my Twitter. Go follow my Twitter. Though the victims of this outbreak were unable to speak, they were able to communicate through Morse code by blinking. More than 60 victims were interviewed. Many of these interviews held unavailing results that often led to more questions, and many others held results that required archival or termination. However, fairly late into the investigation, the Ephrata branch was notified of a particularly odd case revolving around one Job Zamperini, an elderly victim of the anomalous pseudocoma outbreak. Job Zamperini has specifically requested his alias to be used in future records in case of instead of his real name, which will remain classified. Holy shit. Zamperini was a war vet and fluent in Morse code, putting him on the market as a professional interviewee as soon as the outbreak was put under investigation. After a very odd photo was taken in his backyard by his visiting grandson, his family became deeply troubled and convinced his house was haunted. This led to them to contact a local priest in hopes his house would be blessed. The following photo depicts Fen 228 standing next to a small playhouse in Zamperini's backyard. The photo itself has proved to be non-hazardous and safe to view, though still anomalous in nature. For most comfortable viewing, wear blue light glasses or view from a distance of 3 feet or more. God damn, this thing is apparently dangerous to the human mind. I don't have blue light glasses. I don't own any. I should probably get some. Okay, so that thing's a big boy. He's kind of big. So let's see if we can figure out this guy's height. So, if this is a playhouse, kids can probably fit in this. In the wheat, I assume that's what that is. Looks to be slightly shorter than it. So meaning this guy would be maybe like, I want to say a little over 7 feet, but I could be wrong. Considering he's quite a bit taller than the playhouse. So, Zamperini claimed something horrible and unholy was within him. Was with him, and would hurt him and possibly others if he described it and what it was telling him. Ugh. That's not spooky at all. The following is a recovered, possibly archived recording in which Officer T. Gomez of the Ephrata branch interviews Job Zamperini, or Zamperini. Fuck.
Hello, Mr.
I'm Officer Gomez. Hope you're doing well today.
Who's that guy?
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions regarding your condition and possibly unholiness within your home that your family had mentioned?
Beep 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 beep.
Okay, first and foremost, did you notice any onset symptoms before you lost complete mobility of your body?
Beep 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 beep.
Face, huh?
I'll speak for him.
When did you
But I
begin
mean, speak for
seeing
him.
this face?
I'm going to read the captions.
Interesting.
After I saw it on TV, it never left me.
Many of the people who have seen the broadcast that
Actually,
you
no, I'm not
saw
gonna read
on
it.
August the 13th described having vivid and upsetting hallucinations. Do you think this is something your brain has created? Can you please describe this face to me? I still don't see it. Have you been having any hallucinations aside from the face? I'm sorry to hear that. Are these screams constant? Thank you. You shedding light on this is helping more than you know.
But who that guy? Who that guy? I was. I'm just fucking. Yeah. Well, no shit. You can see him. He's right there. That's Ariel, by the way. I hate Ariel. A wonderful day, a miracle birth, a fatal fanfare, whatever the fuck that says. I don't speak Japanese. Let me translate that. Hold on. Pew. Lens. I'd like to translate that. Okay, according to Google Translate, and it is in Japanese, so like, it's not exactly like the most accurate thing of all time. Fear the one and only Watanabe bird. Okay, what's that? Watanabe bird. Okay. Apparently, this guy was a Japanese military officer who served in several POW camps in World War II. Infamous for his mistreatment of Allied prisoners. In 1945, the American occupational authorities classified him as a war criminal. Okay. Apparently, that's what that is. I don't know. I just looked it up. I don't speak Japanese.
Listen closely.
Oh, hi.
Do you hear it? You will hear the laughter of thousands as the sky opens up.
Nah, I won't. No.
You will hear the trumpets play their happy sounds. The scalding blood of life will pour down onto us all.
What if I gouge my ears out?
Together, we will be still. Together, a feast fit for a king. Together, welded by love and purest connection. Be still.
Protocol Brevada 228 has been initiated. To perform the procedures given to you during the introduction portion of this video immediately. I don't have a piece of paper. I'm just gonna read Psalms 91:10. Hold on. Beep boop. Beep 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 bop boop. Hold on, my mom's calling me. Hello?
Hey, honey. Hey, can you run downstairs and make sure that I locked the front door? I think I did, but can you just run and check real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. See you soon. Or talk to you soon.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye, honey.
I don't have my thing, but I'm gonna read Psalms 91:10. No evil shall befall you, no plague come near your dwelling. No evil shall befall you, no plague come near your dwelling. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Well, that was a pretty good video, guys. That was a pretty W video, guys.